Lakers head coach Darvin Ham found himself under a bit of criticism this week after it was recently reported that he wanted star big man Anthony Davis to attempt 6 threes a game this NBA season. In a quote, Darvin Ham stated, "I want him if he can. I know he won't do it, but maybe he'll shock me. But I've requested to see 6 3-point attempts a game." Ham said after practice Tuesday, 3 per half at least. I wouldn't put that on him if I didn't think he was capable. Lakers fans across the globe took to X or Twitter, whatever you call it, in order to show their disapproval of Darvin Ham's attempts to extend Anthony Davis's range. Now, do I see a world where Anthony Davis is going out on a nightly basis to shoot 6 threes a night? Of course not. However, I do believe there is a bit of silver lining that Lakers fans are looking past. I don't think Lakers fans should lose sleep over these comments by Darvin Ham. However, I do think they should be encouraged about how the Lakers organization and Darvin Ham perceive Anthony Davis. It is clear to me that they have the utmost confidence in Anthony Davis going forward, that clearly through the contract extension he got this year. And then I think this was tripled down when Anthony Davis was said to be the face of the franchise by none other than LeBron James. Now, in some alternate reality, there is a version of Anthony Davis that can shoot 6 threes a game, and he's hitting it at a 35 to 40% clip. And is probably the best player in the NBA if he's doing that. However, what I will say is Anthony Davis' ability to be able to shoot the 3 ball could benefit the Lakers entirely because of the amount of spacing you would have on the floor. I think this team is already built with a lot of spacing, obviously with the additions of Gabe Vincent, Austin Reeves being re-signed, Rui Hachimura being re-signed, D'Angelo Russell and company, and then the addition of Christian Wood as well. There's a lot of spacing on the floor with the Lakers. Now, if Anthony Davis can also shoot the 3 ball at an efficient rate, you're looking at a team that really should be a favorite to come out of the West with the amount of depth and the 2 superstars that they currently have on their roster. I do expect Anthony Davis to show a level of improvement from 3. I think this will open his game up more, and it'll also open up the games of his teammates. Expect AD to go from that 25.7% from 3 to, I think, a modest 32 to 33% from distance this year. Now, let's take a look at this team as a whole. This 2023-2024 Lakers roster has the potential to be as good, if not better, than the Lakers championship roster of 2020. Now, this team was legendary. I mean, Rajon Rondo played out of his mind. I think one of the most unsung heroes of that team was Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. However, this year's Lakers team has more upside just because of the toolbox of talent that they have. Credit to Rob Pelinka, because not only did he go out and find guys that were younger, he found guys that could beat you with skill or beat you off the dribble. Guys like Reeves, Hachimura, Russell, Wood. They all bring an element to this team that I feel like this Lakers team hasn't had in a while. This team will be able to beat a multitude of NBA teams this year just due to the fact that the mystery of you don't know who will have the hot hand on a given night. One day, it could be AD. One day, it could be LeBron. But there's other days where it could be D'Lo, it can be Reeves, it could be Wood. You never know. We still have Gabe Vincent as well. So there's a slew of guys on this roster who can go out and get you 30 points, 40 points on a given night. I think one X factor for this Lakers team that people aren't talking about enough is the addition of Jackson Hayes. LeBron James is known to get the most out of his 5s and is one of the best pick and roll players of our generation. And if I look at a kid like Jackson Hayes, who is young, can run the floor, can block shots, can jump out the gym, I think LeBron James is going to get an immediate impact from a guy like Jackson Hayes. He'll be a great lob threat, and the amount of rim runs he'll be able to have with the Lakers, I think this Lakers team will be playing the fastest it's ever had. I mean, this could be like the modern day Showtime Lakers with the amount of youth and talent that this team has to offer. I think they'll be able to run with all the young teams in the league. I think you will actually be able to give LeBron James breaks on the offensive and the defensive end, because the scoring loads and the defensive loads that would need to be carried, I think you have enough depth on this roster to be able to handle that. When you have a 40-year-old player on your team, you need to be able to allow them to pick and choose their spots. And what Rob Pelinka did, which I thought was the greatest part about when he's constructed this roster, is he took a bunch of guys from different places who can all get their own shot off the bounce. Thanks to guys like Jarred Vanderbilt and Taurean Prince, the Lakers still are also going to be able to defend on the perimeter at a high level. Not only that, those type of players are good to give guys like LeBron James a break and not have to take so much of the responsibilities on the defensive end, because you already know the type of responsibility he has to take on the offensive end. But contrary to most years, I do think this year as well on the offensive end, LeBron James is going to be able to calm down a bit from that end as well and be able to play maybe 25 to 30 minutes a night because you have so many players that can score off the dribble. Look for LeBron this year to average 11 to 12 assists because of the amount of firepower he has this year. I will look at D'Lo and Austin Reeves and Hachimura to be crazy in the scoring game for this team, just because all three of those guys have legitimate toolboxes, or as we say nowadays, have really deep bags. And because they have these deep bags, they're going to be able to score with the best of them in the NBA. And it's just exciting to see the future for this team. And I really do feel like if the Lakers can hit their potential, this is a team that you will see in the 2023-2024 NBA Finals. If you like this video and want to hear more about the Lakers, like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.